Welcome to Study Loop.
Okay, so in this question, we want to find what the codomains are. So first off, let's just understand what a codomain is. So if your function maps A to B, then your B is your domain. But sometimes your function is just too complicated, so you don't actually know what the specific details of your domain is. So instead of trying to really specify what B is, you create what's called the codomain. Which could sometimes equal to B, but generally speaking, it's a lot bigger than B is, so your domain, but is much easier to find. So for A, the codomain could be the set of all 10-digit numbers. Now to make it onto, so the reason why it's not onto is because there are some digits out here which are linked to some random person's phone, people outside of the class. So to make it onto, you simply keep the phone numbers of the students, and you remove everything else. So for B, you could just make it the natural numbers. So the natural numbers x in the natural numbers, so that's n. And you let x be less than or equal to 100,000. Yeah. Or yeah, 100 million, I guess. So the function will not be onto because you will not have 100 million students in your class. So to make it onto, all you simply need to do is just make this number be equal to the number of students right now. So C, we can make the codomain be A, B, C, D, E, and F. It does not have to be onto because none of the students may score an A. It would be onto if one student achieved one of these grades. Or we'll build a codomain by including only the achieved grades of the course. So we could make it such that, so if students, instead of using it on the scale from A, B, C, D, E, F, maybe if the students scored 10 and another student scored 15, 20, and 30, you would just include the set of 10, 15, 20, and 30, and so on. This is also assuming that students get different grades. Now D, the codomain would be all cities and towns that exists. ISTS. Now, since the class doesn't have that many students, the function will not be onto. Then once again, we only need to select or select. Is that how to select? Yeah, I think so. Select the cities and towns that the students live in.